Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Texas and Paxton and proceedings and how things are starting to come into focus. Okay, so a while back, Paxton was impeached. Paxton is a Republican, and he was impeached by Republicans. That caused a lot of people to raise their eyebrows. Seemed odd. Texas is not a state known for internal Republican issues like that. At the time, it's just like they know something we don't. It's got to be. It's that simple. A couple of weeks ago, we found out that a federal grand jury was calling witnesses about allegations that seem remarkably similar to the ones in the impeachment. So that lent a little bit of credibility to the idea that perhaps some people in the Republican Party knew that was coming, and they were trying to distance themselves. Now, to add insult to impeachment, it seems like some of Paxton's former staffers, well, they've been talking to the Associated Press, and they have laid out a whole bunch of other questions that will probably be asked. The general tone was that Paxton was very much about the lifestyle and pursued a lot of perks. And they include everything from big ticket items like overseas travel, which, from my understanding, the taxpayers in Texas kind of paid for his security detail. I think there was a trip to the World Cup in there. Big stuff like that, which might be totally explainable. All the way down to, those license plates that state officials get that they have to pay like $15 to have made. Yeah, apparently he didn't want to pay the $15. So what this can tell us is that people in Paxton's office, people who used to work for Paxton, they were willing to talk to the Associated Press. I'm willing to bet they were willing to talk to investigators, like, let's say federal investigators, or perhaps those dealing with the impeachment process. So the allegations that we have heard dealing with the impeachment, there may be still more to come on this. Again, the stuff in the allegations when it comes to the Associated Press, honestly, maybe I've just lived in the South too long, but that just seems like normal politician stuff, to be honest. But it does indicate that some of his former employees weren't, keeping quiet. Now, the proceedings for the impeachment, I want to say, start on Tuesday. That's when the trial starts, and it'll go on from there. Don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll get a much better presentation of what evidence, statements, testimony, the impeachment proceedings have, and then you can probably assume that the federal investigators, they probably have even more than that. But I feel like there's going to be some surprises coming. And we'll just have to watch and keep an eye on Texas next week. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.